This is our new 2013 Ford ST, and we are super duper excited because we literally found the cleanest ST in the country. We drove 4 hours to look at it, and then we drove 4 hours back. And let me tell you, driving a completely stock car is a new experience for me because this has nothing to it. It has the stock exhaust, stock intake, and that is how the owner maintained it and drove it since brand new. We bought this car from a single owner and he kept it 100% stock and he just maintained it. And I can tell you that buying a car from people like this was pretty cool. He was a nice guy. He filled up the tank, he cleaned the car, he washed it. It was a class act. But I am excited because we're going to take this stock car and we're gonna add so much to it, and we're only gonna do the best of the best. We're talking about the top shelf parts. We're gonna get the Ford Performance exhaust. We're gonna try out some intakes. We're gonna try out some wheels. We're gonna do the maintenance. We're gonna do everything we do in driver's therapy times 10 on this Ford ST. Now, why did I buy a Ford ST? Well, I could tell you right away that I miss driving a manual car so bad. Like, so bad that it hurt. I haven't owned a manual car for over a year, and I literally wanted to drive one so bad. As a matter of fact, we saw about a dozen cars before we bought this one, and every time I drove a manual car, it just made me happy. So we now have a fun manual car. I call it a hot hatch, and we're gonna do so much to it. So we're gonna show you the inside, we're gonna show you some of this, but this color is called Tangerine, let me see, I forgot the name of it. It's called Tangerine Splash or something. Anyways, the name's right here. It's called Tangerine something. And it's actually really neat because it reminds me of the AMG GTS color. When you see it in certain colors, like in the evening, it looks more orange. And then in like bright colors, it looks more yellow. But it is really neat because this car actually drives really well for what it is. Like, I am shocked. We drove it on the highway and it did an incredible job. Literally, the car just felt well, the clutch felt well, and the car was really easy to drive. And for this being kind of a budget economy sports car, I am impressed of how well built this car overall is. Now, when I bought the car, the owner just replaced the clutch because there was a recall, and the recall included the slave cylinder and the slave push rod and all that stuff. So while they had all that out, he put a clutch in it, and the owner's name is John, and shout out to him. He's a great guy. Again, really appreciate selling the car. And so the car got a brand new clutch at 48,000 miles because they were already there. So this car is really, really cool. Our exhaust is completely stock, like I said, and there's all types of options you could get. But after doing my initial research, Ford came out with their own performance exhaust, and it was a collaboration with Borla, and the exhaust is actually one of the best rated and the most liked and desired exhaust of all the options you could get. So we're definitely gonna get that one, and we're gonna be excited because right now we have no noises. And our engine is completely stock. With the stock air filter, there is nothing done to this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try out some air filters first, and then we're gonna make videos about it. We're gonna actually put mics in different places so we could hear if there's different suction and so on sounds. We've ordered a green air filter, which is what the forums say is the good one. And then we're gonna try different things like the RS cover and then blow off valves. And we're slowly gonna modify this, but we're gonna do it tastefully because we don't want to damage or hurt the reliability, and also we just want to get the best parts for our ST. And our wheels are actually called snowflakes. That's what the community calls them, fellow owners as well. And ours shows a little bit of wear. If I look at the whole entire car, the car looks pretty much brand new, but the wheels, it looks like the brake dust or something like that might have worn down the silver color. So what we're planning to do is we're probably gonna powder coat these. We're probably gonna powder coat them a really nice gray with some metallic, and I think that color is gonna match really well with the tangerine color. And I can't express how I'm excited about this car. It's not a project. Well, we could call it a project. It's gonna be an adventure because this thing is so clean and so stock that literally the possibilities are unlimited. So make sure you stay tuned, hit that like button, subscribe, and keep in touch because we're gonna have a lot of videos coming up soon.